Despite almost making history in the final round at Shinnecock Hills, Tommy Fleetwood narrowly failed to get his hands on the US Open trophy, adding a runner-up finish to his 4th place last year. Anna caught up with the man from Merseyside before the tournament began to discuss his continued rise.
I'm here with Europe's #1 player, Tommy Fleetwood. You just had quite a treacherous practice round here at the US Open. These are more conditions that you get at the Open.
It's a bit moody today, isn't it? Yeah.
Very moody. What's it been like out there?
Actually, as sort of dull as it is, it played easier today than yesterday.
Yeah.
The rain has softened things up, so it's a little bit greener. Yesterday afternoon we played really late, and it had been windy and dry for 2 days, and it was really, really tough. So today has actually eased it up a little bit, if anything.
Yeah, well, they say obviously the US Open is the toughest test in men's golf, and last year was such a moment for your career. You were in the final group in the Sunday. What kind of momentum did that give you moving ahead in your career?
The #1 thing I got out of it was how I felt on Saturday and Sunday, because you can always turn up. It is the toughest test, and the majors are the hardest tests, but you know, eventually if you keep going, you're going to turn up and you're going to play well for a couple of days eventually, which is what I did, and that can happen. And the first 2 days is excitement and nerves, and it's a major, but actually putting yourself in position to do well in one, it's a completely different feel for the weekend. And I think just the way I felt and the way I handled myself for 2 days, that was big for me. So it sort of, the rest of the year, whenever I played well, I felt like I could, you know, handle it or compete wherever I was. Yeah,
well, you're looking extremely comfortable out here in America. 3 top 10s already, tied 7th at the Players. Your game seems to suit this style really nicely. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, well, I do. I mean, I feel comfortable most places. Luckily enough, I think sometimes you can just have the right attitude towards things, and it's a big change in the sense of it's slightly different golf. Week in, week out, you're in more of a spotlight, and it's kind of bigger crowds and bigger venues. So, you know, add that to the different style of golf, a little bit more intensity around the greens and pressure on different aspects. So there is changes, and you just have to be ready for that. And luckily enough, we've happened to take it in our stride so far, but you know, that's only so far. You've got to keep going and keep trying to improve. Yeah,
and looking ahead to the rest of the season, you've got some big moments coming up in France, defending your title at the French Open and hoping to get back there representing Europe at the Ryder Cup. How excited are you about that prospect?
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Paris. Ryder Cup is clearly a goal this year, and I would absolutely love to get there. I'm not guaranteed by any means yet, so I've got to keep going and keep playing well, but hopefully come September I'll be in that team. And this year in Abu Dhabi was the first time I'd actually defended a title, because the first one I won, it's never been on since. So that was a really nice feeling, and I'm looking forward to kind of doing that again in France. And it was somewhere where I hadn't really had, I mean, it's not even much success, I hadn't had any success at all.
Yeah.
So to sort of get a win out of the blue, and I'm looking forward, I'm going in there with a bit more confidence this year in the course and how I can play it, so that'll be really nice.
And just finally, you're obviously playing well, but off the course you're so happy with little baby Frankie. Has he kind of changed your perspective on golf, and it's not everything to you now?
Yeah, I still get grumpy. I just cheer up quicker, I think. Yeah, I mean, golf is where most of us, well, all of us, our dreams and ambitions lie in terms of our careers. So you still, I mean, in reality, we're still going to care, and there's still things I want to achieve in the sport and I'm going to push for. But overall, if I never hit another golf shot again, I have the greatest gift you can have. So it does put things into perspective.
Good stuff, Tommy. Well, you're a star. We love watching you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Anna.